Hey, what's going on today, guys? My name's Trey. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be covering the legendary Canon 400mm f2.8 LIS. Let's get into it. Now, disclaimer, this will not be a super in-depth review on this legendary lens. I will just simply be going over my first impressions of it, and I'll also be taking it out on a test shoot as well. Now, when this lens first came out, it was destined to be one of the greatest Canon lenses of all time, and it definitely did not disappoint. This lens is an awesome piece of equipment, whether or not you're into sports photography, fashion, nature. It definitely is a flexible enough lens to be able to cover all different types of subjects. So I'm gonna be taking this lens on a shoot today. It's not a planned shoot or anything like that. I'm actually gonna be covering the protests that are happening here in Hawaii surrounding the Black Lives Matter movement. So I am obviously gonna be standing very far away from the protesters and very far away from the events, just to make sure that I'm able to get some dramatic subjects and I'm able to pick the movement and the scene as well. Now, since the Canon EF 400mm f2.8 IS was first introduced, there has since been a version 2 that was created as well as a version 3. And the version 2 was a little bit lighter than the version 1, and the version 3 was definitely a lot lighter. This is gonna be the heavier of the three. This is the version 1, but it still is a phenomenal lens. This lens weighs over 11 pounds. I think it comes in at around 11.6 pounds. So it is on the heavier side. So when it comes to taking this lens on any shoot, I would highly recommend taking a tripod or a monopod. And in fact, if you've ever watched a professional football game or soccer match, you have definitely seen at least 5 or 10 of these on the sidelines with a monopod. If you're one of those crazy guys out there that wants to handhold these lenses, good luck, but this thing is a backbreaker. So with that being said, I'm gonna take this lens with us to the protest to cover it. This is a super impressive piece of equipment and it garners a lot of attention. I wanna be able to capture the mood and the depth of these protests. So I'm really excited to see what this guy is able to do. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this lens. Obviously, as you saw at the protest today, like it captured some amazing mood and it really helped to show you guys what this lens is truly capable of. In a lot of the shots, I was way across the street. I was far away, but I was still able to capture the mood and the feeling that was there at the protests. I would say the toughest thing to get past with this lens is definitely the weight. It comes in at 11.2 pounds. It is extremely heavy. It is a backbreaker.
Oh no, no, 3D!
If you do not lift weights, you will need to get into the gym because this thing is no joke. It's a heavy piece of glass. It's a heavy tool, but it definitely gets the job done. So thank you guys for tuning into another review. I love this lens so much. Canon and photography is like one of my top things. You can ask anybody that knows me. I love tech, I love photography, I love trucks. I have a Nissan Frontier. If you're new to this channel, if you're into that type of subject matter, or if you're into anything techie, this is what we cover on this channel here. I love doing unboxings. I really appreciate you guys, and for my followers that are out there, I just passed the 500 mark. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I've gotten nothing but great feedback from you guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below. You guys know I will 110% get back to you whenever I can. So thank you guys so much, and mahalo.